The vote passed with overwhelming approval. Across the vast chamber of the Galactic Assembly, delegates from 100 civilizations raised limbs, tendrils, and light signals in near unison. The decision was framed as necessary, measured, and for the stability of the galaxy. Earth was to be banished. Humanity, too volatile, too unpredictable, too disruptive, was to be removed from galactic affairs. Trade routes would be closed. Diplomatic channels severed. Human ships barred from shared space. Exile without war. The Assembly congratulated itself on its restraint. They did not realize humanity had already voted as well. A decision made without humans. No human delegate stood in the chamber. Earth had been invited to observe, not speak. The accusations were familiar. Humans escalated conflicts, destabilized power balances, refused to conform to galactic norms. Their insistence on protecting allies, civilians, and principles made them unreliable partners. The galaxy cannot function with an outlier, declared Speaker Ralph Thuan. Earth will be isolated until it demonstrates compliance. Applause echoed. Some species hesitated. Older ones, those who had fought beside humans. An Illyrian observer lowered his gaze. They won't contest this, a younger delegate whispered. They need us more than we need them. The observer said nothing. He knew humans better than that. The notice sent to Earth. The formal decree reached Earth within minutes. Sanctions, exclusion, expulsion from shared infrastructure. All legal, all polite, all final. The Assembly waited for outrage, for protests, for pleas, for negotiations. Earth responded with a single acknowledgement. Message received. Then Earth went quiet. To the Assembly, it looked like submission. To those who understood humanity, it looked like acceptance. Humanity's other vote. There was no emergency broadcast on Earth. No speeches. No declarations. No dramatic condemnations. Instead, human governments, corporations, militaries, and civilian networks did something far more dangerous. They agreed not to resist exile, but to embrace it. If the galaxy no longer wanted humanity, humanity would leave, on its own terms. The first withdrawal. Human trade convoys rerouted overnight. Joint research stations powered down, data wiped clean. Human advisors recalled from foreign fleets. Embassies closed, not in anger, but with efficiency. Within days, entire sectors felt the absence. Supply chains faltered. Medical technologies licensed from Earth stopped updating. AI systems reliant on human-designed architecture began to degrade. The Assembly convened emergency sessions. This is temporary disruption, Speaker Ralph Thuan insisted. They will return when they realize the cost. But humanity did not return. They accelerated. Earth unplugs. Then came the moment no one expected. Humanity disconnected from the galactic relay network. Not blocked, not hacked, disconnected. A system humans had helped design, optimized for redundancy and resilience, lost a critical component. Communication delays spread. Navigation errors multiplied. Entire regions experienced informational blackouts. The galaxy suddenly remembered how much it relied on human infrastructure. Too late. The message humanity never sent. The Assembly waited for a threat. It never came. No warning. No ultimatum. Just absence. Human ships vanished from shared lanes. Human signals faded from background noise. Earth and its colonies withdrew behind layers of encrypted space-time distortion, sealing borders without firing a shot. Humanity didn't rage. They left. Life without humans. The consequences took time. Then they cascaded. Piracy surged where human patrols once deterred it. Border wars flared without human mediators. Medical shortages claimed millions where Earth-made synth biologics had been standard. Species that had voted for exile began quietly regretting it. Species that had voted against it began openly panicking. The Illyrian observer addressed the assembly one final time. "You believed you were punishing humans," he said. "You were wrong. You relieved them." Speaker Ralphuin scoffed. "Relieve them of what?" The observer met his gaze. "Us. What humanity built alone. Years passed. Human space became a mystery. Exploratory probes that approached vanished or were returned, intact, harmless, and escorted away by silent human drones. Scattered reports emerged of human megastructures, self-sustaining colonies beyond mapped space, technologies that bent physics in ways the galaxy had only theorized. Humanity wasn't stagnating. They were unburdened, without assembly restrictions, without compromise, without restraint imposed by consensus. Humans advanced at a terrifying pace. They did not conquer. They perfected. The galaxy comes knocking. A decade after the vote, the galaxy faced a crisis it could not solve. An extragalactic entity, vast, adaptive, relentless, began consuming systems at the rim. Fleets failed. Ancient weapons proved useless. The Assembly voted again, this time unanimously, to request humanity's return. The envoy was sent to Earth's border. He waited and waited. Finally, a human signal answered, not welcoming, not hostile, curious, the only human response. The message was brief, clear. You voted to banish us. We respected that decision. The envoy pleaded, the galaxy needs you. The reply came moments later. We needed you to respect us. You didn't. Silence followed. Then one final transmission. We will not return to the assembly, but we will defend existence. From a distance, humanity without permission. Human fleets emerged, not under assembly command, not seeking approval. They engaged the extragalactic threat with precision and restraint, pushing it back from inhabited space. They saved worlds, then withdrew. No speeches, no demands, no return to politics. Just action, then absence. What the galaxy learned. The galaxy had believed exile was punishment. Humans proved it was freedom. They didn't need the assembly's approval. They didn't need its markets. They didn't need its validation. They had each other, and that was enough. The Illyrian observer recorded the final lesson for the archives. When the galaxy voted to banish Earth, it thought it was casting out a problem. In truth, it cast out its greatest safeguard. Because humanity didn't wait to be asked twice. They left, and the galaxy would spend the rest of its history hoping they never truly stayed gone.